Hi, everyone. It's Kara Lovehart here. I am here with Jim Byers, and we are going to be talking about what happens in a past life regression. So Jim is a psychic medium. He has been at our show for, this will be his fourth year, I believe, with us at the New Visions Holistic Expo.
I think, yes.
Three years?
Yeah.
So you're returning again for the 23rd year, and we are having you as a special guest at New Visions Books and Gifts Friday, February 28th for a past life regression education and a live demo. Can you give us just a little bit of an understanding of what that looks like and what you'll be covering with that next Friday, the 28th?
Okay. So during the presentation, what I'll be doing is, my plan is to help introduce it to people who haven't been regressed or hypnotized before. I know that a lot of people have heard about it, but maybe haven't experienced it. So for me, it's really outlining the process and the benefits, and also if there's enough time to maybe share a couple of my own personal experiences, excuse me, just so people know, during the regression, like, what is that experience going to be like? What are you going to see? What are you going to feel? What are you going to be able to recall?
And I know that we have another video that I'll link directly to this video that we go into longer depth conversation about what you're going to be covering. It was a really good interview, guys, so don't miss that, because we talk about the myths and misconceptions and other things that are really important to note, and also how to prepare yourself if you're going to be coming to this event next Friday. And the reason we brought you on today is we're really excited because we know that there's not really anyone in the area, not even in the region, really, you as you shared, that are doing past life regression private sessions. So if you come next Friday, you're going to get to experience it. Some lucky guest from the audience will be able to get the demo reading. Mm-hmm. So we'll do like a lottery system to pull that person. But also, we will be giving anyone that comes to the event next Friday a discount on a private session with you for April 26th. You'll be coming to Firefly Hollow here in York, PA, offering private 1-hour sessions throughout the day. Could you give us a little bit of background on what to expect for those? Because maybe everyone can't come next Friday and they're like, wow, I still want to have a session with you. Could you give us a little bit of understanding of what that will look like?
Sure. With the session, for one, it's making sure that, you're someone who is able to relax. Okay. Also, please don't take any stimulants like coffee. I've had an experience where someone drank, I think they told me 5 cups before they showed up. So they didn't have the experience that they had hoped for. So being someone who's able to relax pretty easy is definitely helpful. And really what I want people to keep in mind too is that, for one, with the past life regressions, normally, with most of them, generally, it's a great experience. You're able to travel back in time into the recesses of our mind and be able to recall a certain life, and to be able to see what the correlation is between that past life and the current life. For some people, it can be a wonderful experience, sometimes a little bit dramatic, because remember, we are going back decades or maybe centuries to a past life, and there may be certain aspects of that may have us recall certain emotions as well. So this is with the regressions, it really helps us understand our soul's journey better, and to see how we can take that information from the past and apply it to our current life. People are going during these regressions, they may be able to see things, they may be able to hear things, excuse me, they may be able to feel things emotionally or physically as well. So sometimes it's all of these things, sometimes it's one of these things. Generally, it's all of those things. And again, with my heightened psychic abilities, I am kind of there along the ride with them, and I'm able to see what they're seeing. And with these past life regressions, it's going to help them be able to not only visit that past life, but it's really about bringing that information forward, and also being able to answer questions for themselves. I feel like sometimes in life we feel like, well, I've done this before, or I've been there before. And with a past life regression, hopefully that helps them understand why they feel that way. Sometimes we have a certain talent that just comes to us naturally, whether it's being artistic or musical, and we can just pick up that instrument or pick up that pen or that paintbrush and just go. And it just comes easy. And we're like, wow, I don't know how I'm able to do this. Is because we've done this in a past life. And because the definition of regression is to return to a former state. So the regression is a method of hypnosis to help us relax and be able to return to that former state, that former life, to learn more about ourselves. Sometimes we gravitate towards a certain occupation. It just comes easy to us and we're interested in it. And, sometimes in life, people go for a certain degree in college, or they go for a certain career choice, and they're like, this is okay, it's paying the bills, but I just feel like I'd much rather do this. There's something that keeps drawing me to that. And it may be because we've had that experience before where we enjoy it. It just comes easy and we just gravitate towards it. And this may answer that. It may help us, for some people, say, you know what, I'm going to make that leap. I'm going to go from this career to another career because I'm paying the bills, but I'm not happy, but I feel like I would get more here. And during the regression too, I want people to remember that you may hear exterior sounds. You may feel something. I want you to hear that car backfire, or I want you to itch that scratch, because these are things that may hold you back. They may distract you. So I don't want you to feel like I got to sit still for Jim. No, if you need to itch something, go ahead. If you need to cough, do all those things. But people are going to be aware. One thing I want people to know is that this isn't like being in a coma. You're going to be aware of what's going on. You're going to be aware of me, and just relax, because some people get stuck in this black space, and it's the space between the waking world and the spirit world. And sometimes we just have to, for me as the facilitator, to remind them, you're here for a reason. You want to discover something, you want to explore something. So, any apprehensions, any fears, just leave them behind and just relax and move forward. And usually it might take a little bit of coaxing. It might take a moment or two, but usually people move through that and it just all opens up.
Thank you, Jim. And I think that you guys can learn more. Again, we had another interview with Jim earlier this month, and it just was really amazing. So you can learn more. And then please join us Friday, the February 28th, 2025 at New Visions Books and Gifts. It's only $5. So you can sign up on newvisionsbooksandgifts.com or fireflyhollowwellness.com. You can go to our events page and sign up either there. If you're a part of our online community, you are also able to watch live. And this is something that if you're not able to make it in person, that's kind of a fun way to do it. And if you are also unavailable next Friday night and you are part of our online community, the recording will also be available for you to watch and check out and learn more about that past life regression. If you want a session, I highly encourage you to book now, and you have to call Firefly Hollow Wellness to do so. We don't have booking online because we have specific increments of time so that Jim can fit as many people in as possible, because you're coming down to see us from Scranton, Pennsylvania. So you're coming way up north. So you'll be spending the whole day with us. So if you have any interest in getting a book session for past life regression with Jim, you can go to fireflyhollowwellness.com, look at our phone number there, or I'll put in the chat below to call us and get a scheduled session with him on April 26th. So other than that, we appreciate you coming, Jim. We're looking forward to seeing you next Friday, and we'll see you guys there. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.